We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2 games to 1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Leading off for Iowa, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And there's one away.
That is second. The second baseman, Luis O'Reilly.
Pitch on the way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 1-0 the count. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
3-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And he lays off for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1-2. Here it is. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The All-Stars are out in front here, 1-0. Jake Odorizzi is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, not shortstop, Andres Gimenez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Wade will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil, looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Odorizzi looks in. Here's his offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Pause. Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. The All-Stars lead this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat.
The catcher,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
the left fielder, number 32, Lamont Wade Jr.
Pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that over change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Jake Odorizzi. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
1-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So striding forward now, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
From the stretch.
Count is 2-1.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Popped him up. Santana is under it near the mound. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Odorizzi steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. Now batting, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Miguel Jimenez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Settling in now, Steven Matz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Santana, and there's out number 2.
Now batting. Center
Digging
fielder,
in, Danny Santana. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Odorizzi looks in. Here's the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Sano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Carlos Santana is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's wide, 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, the catcher, William Astudillo.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Williams Astudillo. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Astudillo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sano ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Scooped up, throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Alonso, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wade will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Ireland is out in front here, 1-0.
Leading off for the All-Star, the left fielder, Ramon Wade Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up. McNeil shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading for British Columbia, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Astudillo. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Orion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one, 3-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now time called here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Seth Lugo takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Miguel Sano will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. The set and the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Yoenis Cespedes.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses there, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Way late on the fastball for strike one. One out, nobody on. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Danny Santana.
Into the box, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Odorizzi looks in. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Brad Brach is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch.
Hey!
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. That'll bring in Willians Astudillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lamont Wade, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
High in the air into shallow left center. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's too high.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic Finals Game 4, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled away.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic Finals Game 4 matchup is now live streaming on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2023.
The 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Game 4 Blake
Stepping into
Griffin
the box,
versus Ireland.
J.D. Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Kepler is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Josh Donaldson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside. That's outside. Count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 3-2 pitch is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Set and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. There goes Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. That's in there, 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He waits, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
At the plate, Miguel Sano in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here, Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Two out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santana is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. David Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Strike called, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Paul Sewald enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now Carlos Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, William Astudillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wished you could have had back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the 7th, number 55.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Number 15.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. Buxton is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in and ready for another single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Polanco is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 2-0 now.
No strike.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two and two. Two out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Ireland have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Jake Odorizzi takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.